In all of college football, led by their head coach, James Frank. Just
What an intro there. Okay, so the first game, this is Penn State's schedule after week 10, is Maryland, Penn State. This will be played on November 7th. Penn State is 0-2 at this point, and Maryland is 1-1. I honestly think Penn State can pull it out. They just have a rough start, but after this, they can just go high and win all this. Yeah, Sean Clifford is their leading rusher. Juwan Dotson's receiving yards, passing yards, Sean Clifford. Now, what you guys want to know is what's Maryland's? Well, Maryland has Tua's brother. And yeah, so let's get to the next game. So the next game is Penn State at Nebraska. Nebraska's 0-1. The last game at this point was against Wisconsin, canceled. So, Penn State has Sean Clifford, everything that I just said, but Nebraska has Alex Martinez. Alex Martinez is rushing, and Robinson as receiving. So, after week 3, Penn State has an 80.8% to win. Nebraska is 19.2. So, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one that we're going to talk about is Iowa at Penn State. This will be on November 21st, 2020. Penn State has an 81.2% to win. Iowa has an 18.9% to win. As you said, same things. Total yards, Penn State has more. Points allowed per game, Penn State allowed more. Points per game, Penn State scored more. Yards passing, Penn State has more. Pretty much everything, Penn State has more. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next game that we'll talk about is Penn State at Michigan. So this one, Penn State has 68.7%. Michigan has 31.3%. Joe Milton is the leading passer for Michigan Wolverines. And points allowed per game. Points per game, Michigan has more. Points allowed more game, Penn State lets them score more. And pretty much everything Penn State is above and beyond it. So, tell me down in the comments below what do you think I should do to make these videos more interesting if you don't think that it's interesting. Like me, I love college football. It's my favorite thing on the earth. To watch college football and to love the sport and those players be happy out on that field. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So we have full coverage down below. Later in the video from me, my mom, and dog, Maniac. So it's gonna be iffy what he picks and what I pick and what my mom picks. So that's later in the video. Make sure to stay tuned. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is Penn State at Rutgers. Penn State has 90.4% to win. Rutgers have a 9.6%. This game will be on December 5th. So Juwan Dotson, Melton, So this game is not as big as some of the other ones that we're going to talk about. But let me see what the next one. The next one's actually rivals. So this one's probably the least best of every single game that we will be talking about today. But I mean, it's still a game on Penn State's schedule. I respect the team that we're playing. Yeah, I think Penn State can pull it out. Like all of these, I think Penn State can win. They've had a rough start. I get that, but they could barely practice this whole time, this whole pandemic. So it's really tough for them to get onto the field and play without even practicing. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload another video. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so next one is Michigan State at Penn State. So this game is on December 12th. Rocky Lombardine for Michigan State had threw 75 passes, only completed 48, 642 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Joe Simmons, the running back for Michigan State, has 28 carries, 98 yards. That's not that good. Then the Yuki White for Michigan Spartans, freshman, wide receiver, 9 receiving, 201 yards, 1 touchdown, average 22.3 yards per catch. So yeah, that's Penn State versus Michigan State. Michigan State at Penn State. Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting game. Now we're gonna into bowl projections. This one you're not gonna agree with at all with me. I totally get that. But no way you're gonna agree with our decisions or bowl games Penn State. No way. Especially the first and the last one. First one is dog. The last one is my mom. So yeah. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit that, turn on notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a video like this. Maybe I'll add one of my brothers that's commentating, but I have to get this done today. So I don't have a script, and I don't have anything wrote down. So wish I did, but can't change it right now. Okay, so the next game we speculate. This is Dog Maniacs. Is Arizona versus Penn State in a bowl game. He's not decided which bowl game yet. Which I only know pretty much one that has Pac-12 versus Big Ten, and that's the Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl is different because it's college football game. Semi-final game, so then I might add a different one, maybe like Fiesta Bowl. No idea, but yeah, that's Dog's choice. I don't agree with him on this one. Arizona versus Penn State, yeah, no. Arizona is going to be playing on the 7th. That is either today or tomorrow, depending on which day I upload this video. So yeah, like I said, if you want to see more, subscribe, hit that like button, and turn notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a video like this. Now let's switch to my choice. So you're probably not gonna agree with me at all, but this bowl game, I think South Carolina versus Penn State. This is gonna be the Chins. It's got Music Bowl. I think it's called that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it's gonna be that. These are really two teams that are underrated. I think South Carolina can get into a bowl game. They just need to have a winning season. I feel like Penn State can make it, and they never said how many wins you have to have. They said you have to have a winning record. So if Penn State have 8, they can only lose one more game. They want to make it into a bowl game. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. This is my mom's choice of the Trans Perfect Music City Bowl. Penn State at Vanderbilt. Did you know James Franklin actually was the coach at Vanderbilt? James Franklin, the Penn State coach at Vanderbilt. Trace McSorley actually committed there, but then James Franklin moved to Penn State, and he was like, I trust what James Franklin can do to the two universities, and make us win. So that's why he switched from That's why he decommitted from Vanderbilt and went to Penn State. So yeah, Trent Scott Music Bowl, my mom's choice, Penn State at Vanderbilt. So that's all for this video. Subscribe, hit that like button, turn on notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a video like this. See you guys. Goodbye.